too much cultural change too fast.
A warm summer day, and there was a beautiful, big tree went to it. And then
They don't have pretty well lines. Deeply move into a different knowledge, just own personal church.
So the Pixel 5a is in the building. Let's talk about it. Hey there everybody, welcome back to DAV Tech. It is awesome to see all of you guys here again, and today we have in hand early the Pixel 5a 5G. Huge shout out to Google for allowing me to try this out to review for you guys. And if you've seen anything else here on the channel, you guys know that no matter what the product is, no matter who sends it to me, I'm going to let you guys in on the good and the bad of the device. Now, when I first unpackaged this initially, it reminded me a lot of the very first time that I held the Google Pixel 5. The body shape and feel in the hand is largely identical, though this does feel a little bit heavier, and that's because it is. The 5a is coming in at 185 grams, while the Pixel 5 and 4a are 151 and 168. So this is going to be a little bit heftier in the hand than both of those phones. Now, a lot of the heft that you're feeling when you use this device can probably be attributed to the metal unibody in the 5a 5G, which I think feels really good in the hand. But unfortunately, you're not going to be getting that wireless charging that you saw in the Pixel 5. Though I don't think that the weight here is obnoxious, and to my feel, it feels pretty good. You're still getting that rear mounted fingerprint sensor, which I'm a huge fan of. On the side, you get your volume rockers, and the power button has this sort of ribbed texture to it and its own color, so that it's more pronounced, this sort of sticks out, has some extra personality. You have the same cameras on the back of this device, and powering all three of these phones, the 5 and the 4a and the 5a, is the Snapdragon 765. It being 2021, I would have hoped that maybe this came packing with an 800 series chipset. That's not the case, though the Snapdragon 765 has proven time and time again that it's more than capable of handling most modern day tasks and even some pretty good gaming. If you're playing Punishing Gray Raven, that new game that just came out, it can actually handle that, not quite on the absolute maximum ultra settings, but if you go to the tier just beneath that, those best settings, the attacks look nice and fluid and flashy. And actually, one of the things that I love the most about stock Google is that when you're swapping between applications, that is super duper smooth. Now, what's not quite as smooth is that this doesn't sport the 90Hz refresh rate display that the Pixel 5 does, and in combination with the UI fluidity of the Pixel experience, that 90Hz refresh rate display on the Pixel 5 was really nice. Really nice. Now, what does benefit this phone is that it is a Pixel experience, and so when you're swapping back and forth between applications, the little animations that tie the entire user experience together are still all there. They're just packaged in a 60Hz refresh rate display screen. So although it doesn't feel as good as the Pixel 5's experience, still feels pretty darn good. And it's good to mention that this is $150 less than the Pixel 5. Now, this is intended to be that budget iteration for this year, though this actually costs $50 less than its predecessor, the 4a. And in saving that $50, you're also getting an IP67 dust and water resistant rating, so you can submerge this in up to 3 feet of water for 30 minutes. I won't be doing that. Now, in addition to saving $50, getting an IP67 water and dust resistant rating, you're also getting a slightly larger screen and a much bigger battery. The 5a is sporting a 6.34 inch display, which is larger than the 5's 6 inch display and larger than the 4a 6.2 inch display. Is it that much larger than the 4a screen? No, it's not. But is it larger? Yes. Yes, it is. Now, unpopular opinion time. I actually don't really like when phones have flat displays. Yes, you can murder me in the comment section. Have at it. I've always preferred when the screens sort of bleed over the edge of the device. I don't know why, maybe it's like a futuristic feel kind of thing. I've always liked it. And the 5A screen is primarily flat, but if you roll your thumb over the edge of the display, there's a very subtle flow over into the body. I like that a lot. Small note. Now, no matter which of the three phones you get, at least in my opinion, you're not really going to be getting a great speaker experience. I went to consume some media hoping that the speakers would be improved over the 5. They really are basically the same. They're still sort of tinny and the sound quality isn't exceptional, but for the pricing, this really is a great all-around phone. Again, this is largely a similar experience to that of the 5 and the 4A, but you're saving anywhere between $50 and $150 with a bigger display, bigger battery, the IP dust and water resistant rating, all things that it has over the 4A, and the only thing you're not getting on here are the wireless and reverse wireless charging of the Pixel 5, the extra 2 GB of RAM, and that sweet 90 Hz refresh rate display, which I do honestly miss on this device when comparing it to the Pixel 5, but you're still getting that really nice Pixel experience, which honestly I think speaks for itself. If you're someone that's picked up a Pixel and have used other phones, you kind of feel the difference. It's unique in that way. Though something I've always appreciated about the Pixel experience is that the colors are a lot more natural, but still pleasing to the eye as opposed to being more saturated like on the Galaxy displays. And I do really enjoy those, but there's something about the way that the colors are calibrated on here that I just find really appealing to look at. Oh, and it comes with an 18-watt fast charger in the box. Imagine that. Which is pretty darn nice, and the cable as well. If you guys are looking for more Pixel 5a content, I'll be having more of that here on the channel. Thank you guys so much again for stopping by and hanging out. I hope you have a fantastic remainder of your day, afternoon, or night, depending on the time it is that you are watching this. And as always, peace, love, adios. Bye.